was a great singer. You know what I mean? I'm actually the one that actually made him start singing because he came to me as a rapper. And raw, too, like a dope-ass rapper, you know? And I was like, man, but if you want to get the world, you get the world with melody. Because if you rapping, you're going to be in certain parts of the countries that they don't speak no English. They won't know what you're saying, and they're not going to be able to relate. But if you give them melody, even if they don't know what you're saying, they'll be able to feel what you're saying.
What's good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee on the vid. Thanks for tuning in. So you guys hear that clip? That was Akon kicking it on the gram with Fat Joe. And, you know, you heard what he was saying. He was talking about how T-Pain originally, you know, came to him, you know, because Akon had T-Pain on his Convict Music label. And, you know, originally he came to him as a rapper. And he told him, nah, man, I think you should sing. And, you know, you heard what he was saying and all that. But I remember, man, T-Pain back 05, that I'm Sprung track. He came into the game crazy, man. Like, that was a dope song. I feel like everyone was feeling I'm Sprung and a lot of the songs that T-Pain was making early on in his career, man. Like, dude really had an epic come up and run in hip hop. You know what I mean? At one point in time, I said this in another video or in a post or something that I did. It really felt like T-Pain was almost kind of at where, you know, all the hip hop fans out there, I'm sure you guys remember the way Nate Dogg used to be on, like, singing hooks for everyone. Ice Cube even said it on that one West Side Connection joint. He said it ain't a hit until Nate Dogg singing on it or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you had to have Nate Dogg killing the hooks, which, comparing the two of them, you know, you guys get in the comments, let me know what you think. But I gotta take Nate Dogg, rest in peace, Nate Dogg, over T-Pain. If I was ever an artist and I had a track, and they said, you know, like, we're back in a time machine or something back then, yo, who you want on the labels? Like, Coffee, we got the budget for you. You can get who you want on this, singing the hook on this. I'm gonna take Nate Dogg. You know what I mean? I'm not saying T-Pain was no slouch on the hooks, but Nate Dogg's just the best ever to do it, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. But getting back to what I was saying, it felt like T-Pain was like, you know, he hit that mark almost. I don't know. Like I said, he ain't as dope as Nate was, but he was doing it like that. Like, T-Pain was all over all the hooks. So many number ones he was on, although I don't put that much into the charts. To me, you know, the charts ain't everything. And if y'all catch my last video, you'll see why the charts really ain't about ish when you get down to it. But yeah, man, he kind of took the game by storm. And I personally never listened to any of his rap music, like, prior to him getting in the game. I've heard songs that he kind of rapped on. You know, him and Lil Wayne used to have their little collabs they would do, T-Wayne, they would call it, or whatever, whenever they were on the track together. And there was actually one that was floating around on mixtapes. It probably ended up on one of their albums, though, where it was like Lil Wayne was singing the hook and T-Pain was rapping. But yeah, that original album was called Rapper Turned Singer. So I always knew that about T-Pain. But it's just kind of, you know, crazy. I just kind of wanted to reflect and look back over his career. You guys let me know what you think about T-Pain's career, his run in hip-hop as a whole. But something we got to talk about if we talk about T-Pain that definitely I feel like a lot of people feel like is a negative thing in hip-hop. And that's Autotune. I mean, I'm sure, you know, Autotune, actually, shout out Murder Man XL, subscriber of the channel, who's always rocking out in the chat, you know, bringing a lot of good discussions and debates and thoughts on the different topics that we cover here. Because, you know, y'all don't know, now you know the J Coffee Talk platform is all about hearing what the people got to think, what you guys got to say. So definitely tap up in them comments. But that's what we do over here. And he actually had a debate about what I was just kind of about to say about how Autotune and the talk box, you know what I mean, are different things. but you know, they get compared a lot. But you know, T-Pain's is definitely, in my opinion, you guys let me know if you agree or not, synonymous with Autotune. You know what I mean? Now, I like a lot of T-Pain stuff. You know what I mean? I wouldn't sit there and listen to a whole T-Pain album from front to end, like press play and let that joint just ride out. But it's not no knock against him. He just, you know, I like to listen to artists like Nas and Jay-Z, and you know, I like bars and stuff like that. But T-Pain definitely is talented. But yeah, man, he really, you know, made Autotune take off, in my opinion, in hip hop. And I don't know, all in all, you know what I'm saying? T-Pain or Autotune, a lot of people feel like it's whack. Jay-Z even called for the death of Autotune, even though it really didn't happen. But I don't know, you know what I mean? I think T-Pain actually ended up dissing Jay for that, actually, too. That never really took off, though, for him, I don't believe. But Autotune, I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to call it trash. There's times I do like it, but I like it to be used kind of sparingly. I don't like when artists come in with the Autotune all the time. You know what I mean? I ain't really feeling that, but I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts about that. Like, all in all, when T-Pain brought Autotune, and you know what's kind of came of it and everything within hip hop. You know, definitely want to know what you guys think about that. But something else I want to talk about with T-Pain is I used to be a fan of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, man. That show was hilarious to me. I kind of stopped watching it when they moved out of New Jersey to Seattle or whatever they went, and then they started changing the name of the show from season to season. But T-Pain used to always rock that chain with the dudes from Aqua Teen on it, and he actually did a live action episode of it where I believe he played Frylock, but I've never seen that episode. So you guys let me know how we did on that show or whatever. And you know, he did some other Adult Swim shows, you know, that he was involved with as well. But what I want to mention also, though, is like, it feels like T-Pain came in the game, like I said, on fire, took the game by storm, all over everything, collaborating with everyone, singing everyone's hooks, having all these hits. But it feels like around 2011, 12, T-Pain just kind of like, I don't want to say fell off, you know what I mean? Because he continued to make music, but compared to what he was doing, he did fall off, really, you know what I mean? I don't know, like I said, he was on everything. You know, you seen T-Pain, if you watch music videos, if you listen to music on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? You're always, you know, vibing out hip hop culture one way or another. You're taking in the content. T-Pain was someone you seen on almost like a daily basis. And then it feels like 11, 12, somewhere around there, you kind of seen him way less. And then nowadays, like, I mean, I know he's still active, but I don't know if he's just taking it easy or what the deal was. But I don't know, man. That's all I really got, guys. I just kind of wanted to, you know, go over T-Pain's career a little bit with you guys. So tap in, let me know your thoughts on everything that I covered. Thanks for watching. Make sure to sub to the channel, hit the bell, all that good stuff, guys. It's J Coffee Talk signing out. Peace.